The votes are in.
Chairman Hill?
Aye.
Hill, aye. Item passes 5-0.
Unanimously naming this the winning concept for San Francisco's new transit center and office tower. The design calls for a 90-story building with a 4-level bus and train terminal topped by a 5-acre elevated park.
This is the only design that had, a park of this scale. They all had elements of recreation, all of the proposals, but this was the only one that had, a very large park element.
In a spot where progress is rising up all around, the new tower is slated to replace a gray and crumbling Transbay terminal with graffiti-strewn walls, filthy escalators, and structural problems. The current Transbay terminal is more than half a century old. So old you can actually see where the streetcar tracks used to run. But as for replacing it with the city's tallest office tower, well, there's one group who thinks that could be a humongous mistake.
The real question before us is, how tall should this Transbay Center be?
How tall do you think it should be?
And we think it should be right back where they were considering it to be in the very beginning, which is no more than about 50 stories.
Just look at the model and you can see the new tower is set to be the tallest in the city and on the entire West Coast, almost 400 feet taller than the Transamerica Pyramid. And if you think, hey, that sort of looks like a finger, well, you're not the first.
If you actually sort of look at the skyline of San Francisco, which has a variation of heights and things of buildings, and then suddenly you stick one up in the middle, well, you can draw the conclusions.
People say, is this going to be exactly 1,200, whatever? Not literally.
There's enough controversy, the mayor's assuring people they'll all have their say before anything's set in stone.
This is not the end of the process or the public input, quite the contrary.
In San Francisco, Jonathan Bloom, KRON 4 News.